And it is hot, whether it's 10% humidity or 80% humidity. And 99 is what we hit in Helena today, breaking the old record. That also tied the hottest temperature we've seen so far this year here. And I do not believe we will hit 100 degrees this year. 96 right now in Helena. Great Falls also hit 99 degrees, setting a new record. Right now, 97 degrees outside. Havre, I mentioned, new record up to 101, currently 100. How about 103 in Jordan? And yeah, it can get a little humid maybe out there in eastern Montana at times. The wind, this is an issue here. 14-mile-per-hour winds around Cut Bank, some gusts up to 20, 25 miles per hour. Humidity as low now is 10% in Havre and 9% in Jordan. So extremely dry air out there, and that's why the fire potential is so high. A couple of storms maybe down over the Beartooths and also around Yellowstone, but look at this slug of moisture that is heading towards western Montana here. The models are not picking up or initializing on this very well. I'm thinking we could have a couple of storms coming through. This little area of low pressure was a tropical depression out in the Pacific. And then we have the remnants of Fausto right here, another tropical system, and that will follow suit. So over the next couple of days, the monsoon high that's giving us the heat is going to steer some of this moisture up into Montana. We get some rain, but we also will get some cooler air here. A big dome of heat over the west with the monsoon high, but look at the dome kind of push down to the south here, and some cooler weather coming in through Wednesday into Thursday. Highs back into the 80s and maybe a few 90s here, and then that dome of heat will build back into the state a bit as we get into the weekend. But I think really today was probably the hottest or the second hottest day that we will see in all of 2020. The hottest day was that first weekend, Sunday of the first weekend of August here. So look at the rainfall. A couple of these showers and thunderstorms maybe tonight in western Montana, even around the Helena area by early tomorrow morning, but some scattered thunderstorms throughout the morning, end of the afternoon here tomorrow. How about Wednesday? A few thunderstorms, mainly in the southwestern part of the state. Could see a couple of storms as far north as Great Falls. And then heading into Thursday, this is when we could have our best chance at seeing scattered storms for most of the state. So a little moisture, a little cloud cover, taking the edge off of the heat over the next few days. And then heading into the weekend, temperatures go up and the thunderstorms move on out. It's actually not a bad thing to not have thunderstorms, because then we don't have lightning strikes. Here's the forecast for tonight: 50s and 60s. And again, there could be a couple of thunderstorms in the western part of the state, and Augusta probably looking at some of that smoke coming from that fire near Benchmark here tonight. Out the High Line, not a very cool night, 50s and 60s for most locations, and even around the Helena area after midnight we could see a couple of isolated thunderstorms coming through. Here's the forecast for tomorrow. Just a few thunderstorms, and with the cloud cover and some storms around, it will be a little cooler. Still pretty hot northeast Montana. Watch out for a few of these storms in the southwestern part of the state. Could pack a good punch. Wednesday, a few thunderstorms out there. Again, this is not going to be enough moisture to end fire season. Thursday, a little more in the way of some thunderstorm activity. Cooler highs down into the 80s. Friday, drying things out, highs in the 80s and at lower 90s. Here's the 7-day forecast. So 99 today in Helena, 90 tomorrow, 92-ish on Wednesday. We'll go back up into the mid-90s this weekend, but this is the worst of it here today that we experienced. And for Great Falls, cooler rest of the week, a little warm here this weekend, and we'll have a few thunderstorms over the next couple of days.
Up next, the way you're served a drink could be a little different the next time you go out on the town.